Do you have any regrets about interviewing his baby mama? Like, do you look at that differently at all now? Or?
No.
Okay.
I don't think people really understand like all the they done did. Like for me to, I don't give a about that. Like, what would I regret?
Well, I don't know. It just always seemed like kind of a very invasive way of sort of continuing the beef by just taking it to the furthest extreme of talking to the baby mama. But I guess they were doing stuff more behind the scenes, and then you did something like that, like out on Front Street. I
think no, it wasn't like behind the scenes on Front Street. I think y'all got it confused with what that really was.
Right. I guess we just probably don't know about a lot of stuff.
I let the media paint whatever narrative they wanted with that, because I was really protecting her in a way. Like because I got respect for her. Like I fuck with her, so it's like a lot of things they might say, I just let them say, or whatever. But like, I didn't have sex with her to get back at Kevo or be like, none of that. It wasn't about that. Like,
you were just horny.
at that point, when we did what we had did, me and Kevo beef was squashed. Like,
so y'all had beef before you did sleep with her though.
I don't remember. It's been like a year, 2 years ago, so my timeline might be off. But from what I remember, I feel like when we did what we did with me and a girl, me and him wasn't into it at that point in time. Because from what I remember, Top Shotter from 119, he from Lil Mouse Hood, I f with him, and he f with big folks. And I wasn't trying to talk to Kevo, but he was like, hold on, just talk to his manager, this and that. This is why I was so confused why big folks just got to trying to tee up and do all this clout chasing shit, because he was like the peacemaker in the beginning. He's the one that killed everything. He was like, he put us on the phone, Kevo apologized, said like, he explained why he did what he did. He just felt some type of way because he felt like I was hating on him or coming at him, not knowing like that interview, my intentions wasn't to bash Kevo. I honestly was turning that interview down for some time because I didn't know who the fuck they was until somebody vouched for them. And then I caught Kevo in a lie. So once I caught him in a lie, I'm like, he lying about knowing them. Maybe it's some truth to this. So I gave him a chance, but like.
All right, that's a better question then. Do you regret interviewing the dudes who said that Kevo snitched on them and they found out that he never really snitched on them? So because Flacco whole argument with you was he was trying to say that was bad journalism on your behalf. He was saying that you should have did your just due and not just have anybody on that was clout chasing to get fame against Kevo. So like, do you regret doing that interview?
No, because if y'all gonna say that about me, then I could say that about y'all as a platform, letting them on here and say anything about me. They say I slept on Billy floor. They call me some of the worst shit you could call people. Like, it's like they said a lot of shit that wasn't true, a lot of shit that can be proven that ain't true. So it's like, I ain't really say much about that because I understand, like, just because somebody say that, I don't put it on the people they saying it to.
But the difference between that is Bandman Kevo is like already established, so like you kind of gave some niggas who ain't really had a name at all to come on there and bash somebody. So maybe that's where Kevo like,
wow. Why? But why?
Because they're only
ain't the purpose of doing interviews to get people like to spread this shit, like why they gotta be established? Like I actually prefer interviewing people that's not established and making that blow than interview an established person. Because I feel like they appreciate it more. It's more memorable. It's more legendary. It's like it's a bigger moment to me.
But I would
like interview Dirk and get a lot of views. It's like it's impressive that you got Dirk, but it's not,
But were they like rapping or did they come on there just with that main story as like?
Yeah, they was rapping.
All right.
He rapped in the interview.
I just feel like, and I'm not saying you did anything wrong at all, but definitely like you can kind of come on here and say whatever about anyone that you don't get along with, and I'm not gonna really feel like it's on me to like fact check it or whatever. But as soon as it's snitching, then it does feel like, that just carries a lot more weight than like obviously like
pedophile,
that type of shit, yeah, or even if you were to just say someone's like a killer or some shit, all of a sudden that's kind of like, boy, like are we putting a crazy ass accusation out there that might stick with them even if it gets proven to be not true or whatever? Because realistically, it's probably not going to get proven to be true or not. But I don't blame you for doing it, but it's definitely like the snitch thing in general is something where I've had a lot of people want to come on here and accuse people of being snitches.
They look like it though.
And unless there's like really good justification, it's like I'm always kind of cautious about that.
It looked like it though. You gotta understand. Like, say if somebody's reaching out to you to do an interview and they want to say I was a snitch, and they told you they knew me. They called a case with me. We was together, and then when somebody asks me about them, I say I never met him. I don't know him. But then somebody like, look at this picture of us together. He wearing my shirt. We got Rack Boys together.
But like,
It's like, you lying about something.
I have had that kind of thing happen, and I say, go talk to 1090 Jake, because basically, if it's going to be about a snitching allegation,
That ain't what it's
it ain't
about,
really
though.
real unless one of these guys on YouTube really takes a fine tooth comb to the paperwork, which I'm just not going to do.
That ain't what it's about, though. That interview was not about, let's expose Bandman Kevo and make him a snitch. That interview was their life story. That case was a big case in the city. A lot of car crackers and scammers got locked up together. Like, a lot of people got locked up. It's not just them. It's a lot of people to that story that are snitches and have snitched. And
See, this is why Bandman Kevo was very good at putting narratives together, though, because he had me thinking that these dudes were the most random nobodies ever, just only brought there to talk about him.
shit, he
It kinda did
lies. He painted a picture that I'm just fucked up and sleep on the floor. Like, when somebody say something like that, how do you believe anything they say? Like, even he told y'all that he worked out and shit, and y'all seen what he did. Like, how do you?
He
believe
probably works out
anything?
too, right?
You can be working out, yes, but you being dishonest if you saying this is how I got this way.
Did you start the BBL rumor?
I don't know who started that.
You definitely started that rumor. You definitely started that.
I got to do some research.
That
on
was
man.
kicking his ass for a while. He was having
Shout
to
out
deal
my
with
boy.
that for a
I
while.
fuck like, all right.
You said, hold on, wait. You said I started the rumor.
I mean, you put it out there. You was the first person that it came from you, and then it just carried its own name after that. Like, everybody else started talking about it, but it definitely.
It's such a viral idea that once people got it in their head, they didn't want to let
I ain't
go of
saying
it.
I did or didn't, but y'all see pictures and videos. They came from somewhere.
I don't think it is a BBL.
I mean, didn't Diamond send you the pictures?
I got to do some research on that.
look at
shit,
Saucy
man. I don't know.
Santana and then look at Bandman Kevo. These are very different asses.
See,
That's crazy.
See, this is the thing. Like the BBL show, I'm gonna keep it 100. Like, I didn't know what like.
You just
exactly
labeled
a
it.
BBL is this. I even hate because they talked about his ass for like 30 minutes last time. I don't keep talking about his ass, but this basically is like the situation with that shit. I got the pictures from wherever I got the pictures from. I seen the shit. I was told what I was
Pictures
told.
of what though?
Pictures that was on the internet of the surgery and the videos and all that shit.
For sure.
So it's like, I don't know what the name of the procedure is. All I was saying was they did something to his ass. That's all I was saying. I wasn't saying like, oh, he wanted to get his shit thicker and this and that. What I was told was he originally just got lipo, upper body.
Yeah.
The bottom half didn't look right. It was like you got a, nice upper body and you got a fat person bottom half. So I was told he asked for a bodybuilder booty. And however you do that, I don't know if that's a BBL, I don't know if that's lipo on your ass. I don't know how they do that shit, but it was something done to your ass.
I don't think so. You saying that
You don't gotta think it's a fucking video and picture of this shit.
Nah.
Like,
So he said I want a bodybuilder booty.
yes.
Come on, man.
Think about it, bro. If you fat as hell you're fat as hell everywhere.
Yeah.
How did this go away?
A lot of bodybuilding competitions, when I used to kind of pay attention to that, the ass is a huge focus. Like because they're so low body fat that they can see like the definition of the muscles in your ass. And I remember reading like comment sections of people being like, "Oh, look at his glutes, aka his ass," like fucking just judging. And I was like, this is such a weird sport that people are that concerned about like how your butt looks, and they all wear those little thongs and shit. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah. But he still say like he ain't never got a BBL. It was just
I don't
lipo.
I don't even care.
But
whatever he say,
you take credit though. Like you kind of did form that narrative, so maybe because I was
I
always
ain't
thinking
taking
like,
credit for nothing. He came clean himself and said that he went.
but he never said it was a
had to-
BBL though. He just said it was lipo, right?
Whatever he say happened, that's what happened. He went on the room and said that he told the world he did that. That's what he did.
Type shit. Shout out to Kevo and Big Folks too though. It ain't because I know them niggas gonna be watching this shit.
I don't want no credit for nothing. Shit.
Yeah. I feel like all right. So how do you feel about let's break something down. Trench baby got arrested recently.
Oof.
I know you seen
Yeah.
that on the news and shit. How you feel about Trench baby getting arrested in North Hollywood?
Because
I hate to see
that
shit.
fucked Remo up. Because Remo was
Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. The niggas gonna be putting two and two together. But yeah,
Remo was hanging out at somebody's house not too far when that happened.
tight shit.
Damn.
And so he was like, God damn, bro. He's like, I moved out here. Is shit really going on?
I don't know. That's fucked up. That's all I could say. Like, I don't really want to say too much 'cause I don't know too much, and it's an open investigation. But like,
Yeah.
it's fucked up because on
Did
the
you
outside
know
looking
Trench
in,
baby?
Nah, I just know like on the outside looking in, it looked like he made it out. Shit, your brother made it out.
We had
Like,
gone
doing
back and
very
forth
well.
about doing an interview a few months ago. So I really missed out.
I ain't really know him though, so it ain't really much to say. It's just fucked up to see.
You know the 757 kid who got killed? I know when I interviewed Blazing Doll that she was hurt about that shit.
Yeah, that's Blazing Dog, homie.
Yeah.
I don't really know who it. Like when I seen what happened, that was my first time seeing the name.